Hey everybody, and welcome to the week 36 pregnancy vlog. This week the baby is the size of a head of romaine lettuce.
Getting bigger and bigger.
That means 18.5 inches long and almost 6 pounds. Now the baby will be gaining half a pound per week until delivery. We are filming this on the Friday, and that means 2 weeks exactly until the C-section. So 2 weeks from today, and we'll be
holding our baby at the hospital.
Kind of crazy to think about. I've got next week to work, and then I'm off after that. So I'm taking a week off before the baby comes, and I'm getting 2 months off total, going through October 10th. We're in the garden today. So as you can see behind us, back on one of our videos, we put up the hog panels to do an archway. And they were pretty empty at that time, and now there's all these beans running on them.
We got scarlet runner beans, and we got some cucumbers and squash and pumpkins and lettuce and asparagus right here that went to seed. And
yeah, this asparagus is crazy. Tons of berries. We've been trying to pick the berries, but there's too many to pick, so we thought it'd make a good one. It's been hot. It's been like 90 degrees
to 93
every single day for the last week.
So then we go to the lake and go swimming. Mike could probably insert a few pictures. The kids have been having a lot of fun swimming.
Yeah.
It's a great way to cool off.
Our house is really hot. It's been, you know, it feels good during the day because it's cooler than outside. But the second it gets cooler outside, the upstairs in the house just
feels like 80 degrees or something.
Feels so hot, and so it's been making it even harder to sleep for Hilda. That's been basically the number one thing going on this week. Is that Hilda cannot sleep. Continuing from last week, it's still the same, if not worse.
Yeah, sleep got to the point where I was only sleeping like about 1 hour, hour and a half, and I was thinking about what my friend Karen said was at the last part of her pregnancy with both of her boys. She just slept like on the couch and had all the pillows and blankets all around her. So that's kind of what I resorted to. I'm sleeping in a chair, and then I have like my legs up on a footrest. And that kind of helps, and then we put pillows underneath my legs and underneath my arms and behind my head.
A million pillows.
Yeah, a million pillows, and that seems to kind of make it so I can sleep for about 3 hours at a time. I guess I could talk about how bad I was getting at night. It felt like I was, I couldn't breathe, like I would stop breathing. It's kind of like sleep apnea maybe, or something kind of like closing up in my airways. So I'd wake up and I'd like feel like I'd have to like force myself to breathe, or kind of like cough or choke, kind of. It was just weird, you know, weird stuff going on. And
yeah, something going on with her throat for that. I mean, she's snoring like crazy. That's been going on.
Yeah.
I think it's related to that. It might be like a pregnancy sleep apnea thing.
We're not really sure.
Not really much they can do as far as we know. So
yeah.
I mean, really, the doctor keeps saying we gotta get through 2 weeks and see what happens then. So.
Yeah, basically everything I worry about, the doctor is kind of like, oh, you're fine.
The other thing is the swelling. So it seems like feet and hands have been swelling up.
Just today and yesterday.
Yeah.
That's kind of been a new sign, but it's also been super hot. And
yeah, none of her shoes are really fitting.
At all.
So it's only
I wear flip-flops
pretty much exclusively. The other thing is baby's supposed to be dropping, getting into position.
Yeah, my friend thinks baby did drop. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think.
When we do the belly shot, let's compare and see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really notice it, but I see Hilda every day. So.
I mean, take a look and see what you think. Oh, the other interesting thing that Emily pointed out was my belly button is completely out now. Like I have an outie. I normally have any, so it's kind of crazy.
So you'll see that during the belly shot too.
Yeah, I feel like it's a sign saying baby's like
done. Yeah,
done cooking, kind of like a turkey. We did get the crib set up.
Yes, we did. So I took Monday off.
Yeah.
It's sort of just a wellness day, trying to get back on track. So we found all the pieces to the crib except for the screws, which we had remembered putting in like a Ziploc, and we thought we like attached it to the crib, which was in the garage.
Yeah.
And I looked for like an hour, could not find the screws.
I looked for at least 15 minutes.
We were pretty worried we weren't going to be able to find them because our garage is packed, and if it's not where it obviously is, it could be anywhere. But luckily, I found them. They were in the most random spot against the wall, not anywhere.
By the window, kind of?
Yeah, not anywhere near where we found all the crib pieces. And it was behind, like, replacement blades for a lawnmower. But it was like a thing, that a tack on the wall, or like a nail that we put it over. So, I mean, I totally could have been looking for the whole day and not found them, except for I randomly happened to be looking in that direction. So,
and it would have been impossible to buy the pieces we needed because there's like springs and special
brackets
pieces.
And stuff. So. So that was good. Zoe helped me a lot put that together.
Zoe was all about it.
She felt pretty proud. She screwed in some of the screws herself. She was helping hold up pieces while I screwed them in, and so thank you, Zoe, for helping me build that. And now we've got it in our bedroom at the foot of our bed with the Fox and Forest Friends sheet on them.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Emily put up the mobile the other day.
Yeah.
Attached that to the crib, so all it needs now is a little baby sleeping in it.
Yeah, it's at the foot of our bed.
Ready to go.
Kind of felt like that was one thing that was preventing us from being ready for baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we really need to get the hospital bags ready, so that's kind of the goal for the next week, is get bags ready so that we can just grab the car seat, and go if anything happens to happen.
Yep.
It does seem like you were getting like contractions.
Yeah, it seemed like 4 or 5 days in a row I would just get like totally, a hard tummy, and it tense all up for quite a bit, and then kind of relaxed, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's starting to happen, but then it seems like it hasn't been happening as regularly, so.
Yeah.
But I think my body's trading to have a baby, even though.
Yeah, it doesn't know we're having a C-section, so it's getting ready.
Yeah.
I mean, general rule of thumb is contractions less than 5 minutes apart, for more than 2 hours, you need to get to the hospital. So it seems to go away for her within at least a half an hour at the most, but it does get us nervous.
Yeah, the doctor basically said if I do start having contractions, don't eat, don't drink any water or anything, and basically like head to the hospital ASAP. Get ready to have my C-section.
And let them know that you need antibiotics.
Yes. I tested positive for strep B, so I have to have antibiotics right away and have time for that to work to protect baby.
That's the emergency plan, is stop eating and drinking, get to the hospital, tell them to put her on antibiotics, and then wait for the surgeon to cut her open.
The downside is if I do go into labor before our scheduled C-section on August 10th, is that I won't necessarily get my doctor. It'll be just kind of whoever's on call, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's our greatest fear right now, is having the baby, having contractions before 2 weeks from today. So if we can make it, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Both Emily and Zoe were late. They wanted to stay in there. So
yeah, we kind of think we're safe.
Yeah, we think we're safe, but it's been
never know. And
it's been a long time since she had the first two. It's a boy this time. Things are just different in general, so who knows what's going to happen. I guess it mainly makes us nervous because one of the last ultrasounds, they said the due date was August 12th, Emily's birthday. Whereas the surgeon, the doctor, the OBGYN, was saying he's going by August 16th. So that was kind of based on last period type thing, date of conception. Right. So if it's August 16th and we're doing it on the 10th, that seems plenty early that nothing should happen.
But if it's actually the 12th and we're doing it on the 10th,
that's cutting it a bit close. So. We're going with what the doctor wants, obviously. I don't really have a choice, but that's the only thing that makes me a bit anxious.
But the positive note is that Michael took that whole week off So if the baby does come, Mike's already going to be off work, but it kind of will limit the amount of nesting we can do before baby.
All right, anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I guess I've had some worries, or I've kind of been anxious about a few things, and namely like having a third C-section. I worry about it a little bit just because my first 2 times I had a doctor that I just knew so well, and then this time I had to get a new doctor, and I haven't experienced a C-section with him. I know he's like very skilled and a great surgeon, but it still like puts worries.
I think you're mostly worried about the anesthesia.
Yeah, that's true. The actual medicine that they give you, the epidural or the spinal, I'm really like a lightweight, so you give me a little bit of drugs, and then it really affects me. Yeah, I just remember like they told me I could go to sleep, and I felt like if I went to sleep, I was going to die, and so I guess just having like...
You already think that already, because...
Well, yeah, because my
breathing issue
right now, but I guess I kind of worry with my breathing issues, like, am I going to be like on the table and start choking or coughing and, during the surgery, and how to like not panic, but I think, overall it'll be fine, and I just have to tell him I'm a lightweight and not to drug me up too bad. But then Mike said, like I don't want to be in pain either. Like this is surgery,
They have to drug you up.
Yeah, they have to drug you up, and it's surgery that you're awake for, so you feel it. Like I remember the tugging in the belly and all that. But it's kind of weird. Like with motherhood, you kind of like block some stuff out of your mind too. That was hard. But then, like, more recently, I've been kind of remembering all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, remember what, like, breastfeeding's like again and all that. But I know I have a good support system with Mike and the 2 girls and my family. And Mike's mom said she's always there for me, too. And
that is the plan for the girls. I guess we haven't talked about that. Is for my mom to take them the night before.
Probably the night before.
They were going to go see Christopher Robin was the movie they were going to go see, and then spend the night, and then we were going to get up, do the C-section. They do it a little different here. She doesn't go straight back to the room. She has to go to like a post-op area.
Yeah.
And then we can have visitors. So.
Until, the drugs kind of wear off, and then they let you...
It sounds like 2 or 3 hours, but who knows?
I think it starts at 8:30 or 9, and then they were saying like your family could come at 11 or 12. Yeah. So we're just kind of planning things out, and just trying to figure out what it's all going to be like, but then not have it completely set in stone. Go with the flow type thing, because I feel like if you imagine it one way and then it's totally different, that kind of sets you up for failure. So kind of being open to let it kind of happen as much as possible.
Yeah. We learned that with the first 2 pregnancies. You got to just go with it. So.
Yeah.
And hopefully she's less exhausted when she hits the operating table than...
Yes.
I mean, I don't see how there's any way you could be more exhausted than the last 2 times.
I know. So. Yeah.
All right. Shall we do the belly shots?
Okay.
I think this video is long enough. Here we go. Let's see the popped out belly button. Oh, and see, do you think the baby dropped?
Yeah, is it lower?
Does it seem lower than the past weeks?
Let me... There's that big old belly. And look at my belly button. It's so crazy. So crazy. Look at it. It's like totally out. Yeah. What do you think, honey?
I think it looks ready to go.
So I guess the last bit of exciting news is we have determined name for baby boy, but we haven't revealed it yet. So we're kind of working on a name reveal video. We're kind of dreaming up ideas. So if you have any name reveal ideas for us, you can leave a comment with suggestions.
Other than that, if you missed any of our baby videos for this pregnancy, click here. I always put a link to the playlist, and that's got everything you need to know if you need to catch up. And other than that, we got 2 weeks left.
2 weeks left, and I was just going to say the OB/GYN definitely said he's head down, his back's kind of here, like legs over here, and like his arms are out here, so He's definitely trying to
position.
get into position.
All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next week, and that'll be our next to last pregnancy vlog, I think. So only 2 pregnancy vlogs left. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.